Hey everybody, happy Wellness Wednesday. Marco Rodriguez coming at you. So today I am here with a very special guest, Dr. Sveta Silverman. So she is you were educated originally in the former Soviet Union, right? And then you came to Canada. And then, so tell us a little bit about that, because I understand there's a kind of a very interesting story. You went through medical school twice. Get that, guys. She went through medical school twice.
So you guys, hi guys, you do what you gotta do. So I am an immigrant from the former Soviet Union, and I was practicing pediatric surgery for a couple of years, 2.5 years. And when I wanted, I basically escaped. And I knew that I'm going to lose all my credentials. I came absolutely prepared, and I was absolutely ready to clean the bathrooms, but not to leave in Russia. So, and that what happened. I landed in Canada, and I was cleaning hotels. And then I just slowly and gradually worked my way initially as the teaching instructor, teaching anatomy and cell biology. And then there was no other way for me. So it's either I get my way back to medicine by medical school, because there is no other way to get into a residency and to get my credentials back, or to go to university and do something else. So might as well. So as everybody else, I applied to medical school and was very fortunate to be accepted. And I'm a proud graduate of University of Alberta, Canada, and I practice medicine. I practice surgical pathology.
Surgical pathology, right? Okay. And so you've also been a speaker. In fact, you've spoken on NRF2. Is that right?
Well, what happened is it's actually thanks to LifeVantage. When I was as a physician, what happened is when I was introduced to LifeVantage, at that stage I already was into health. My mom died from severe cancer, and that all started me on a health journey. So I started learning foods, and I started learning changes in lifestyle and exercise. And in 2013, I was introduced to the concept of LifeVantage. But as a doctor, I can't just take it. I need to go and research. So I started researching oxidative stress concept and anorectic concept. And that blew my mind, because learning health and learning conventional medicine, why didn't I know this? And I consider myself very well versed in nutrition, because I learn it. I go to multiple conferences. So yesterday I was at the conference, a health and wellness conference in Sedona, learning healthy foods with AMDs, with the bona-fide healthcare professionals, and none other than Michael Greger, who is the top MD and healthy lifestyle. And today I am at the breast cancer conference. I just drove here. So that's how I discovered NRF2, and I was completely mind blown, because to me NRF2 concept is an absolute must for cellular health and being a cellular doctor and diagnosing cancers. I want to know how can I convert unhealthy cells to healthy cells, or how not to make unhealthy cells into healthy cells. And NRF2 pathway is, to me, is one of these critical major pathways of cellular detoxification and cellular cleanliness. So yes, you're right. I have attended 3 out of, I believe, 4, maybe 5 NRF2 conferences in the world.
Wow. So she's a world-renowned speaker in a way, because you've gone and spoken at some of the top conferences that have to do with NRF2, and just what is it about this company and the whole biohacking movement that really caught your attention, because you've also become a professional biohacker as well?
That's right. But guys, thank you. But let's clarify. But obviously I run shoulders on every NRF world-renowned scientist, including the guy who discovered and the guy who cloned NRF2, Dr. Masayuki Yamamoto and Dr. Ito. So why pursue LifeVantage? Because LifeVantage brings the concept of biohacking cellular machinery, it's like a well-oiled vehicle or a mechanical watch. Some of you, if you're old enough to know, to remember the mechanical
Right.
beautiful Rolex, a beautiful antique gold watch, and all these little wheels, there are over 130 beautiful wheels that are sit on the gemstones. But even if one wheel and the rivet of one wheel does not fall into the proper slot, that watch is not going to work. So this is an analogy of the cell. The cell has to function like a well-oiled machine. So, and this is the essence of biohacking. You're hacking your cell with proper lifestyle, with proper nutrition. Don't get me wrong, there are no supplements that are going to make you healthy. Lifestyle makes you healthy. But all that lifestyle incorporates that epigenetics of biohacking, biohacking of the cellular machinery. And that's where LifeVantage comes on board, because the first principle of a cellular health is a cellular cleanliness. So here comes NRF2 concept. The second concept of cellular health is a cellular engine. You need energy and you need your DNA protection. So here we're talking mitochondrial health. But talking mitochondrial health, it's not only that we need to clean and revive the existing mitochondria. We're always in a thrive of increasing the number of them, because with aging the number goes down. So that's again where your food comes on board and your exercise comes on board, and then the increasing mitochondrial numbers, or what is called, I'm skipping the word, it will come up to me, increasing the numbers of mitochondria, and then improving the functionality of mitochondria. And one aspect of it is called NAD activation, or serotonin activation. It's called mitochondrial biogenesis. And then the third very important concept of the cell is a cellular integrity. Your cell has to be covered with a very healthy envelope. So here we're talking EPA and DHA, what is called, people know it as a fish oil. You know, in a medical world, in a healthy world, I can come up with the polyunsaturated fatty acids, whatever. But the thing is, I'm a vegan for 15 years, but as a vegan, I believe that those EPA and DHA, those polyunsaturated fatty acids, have to come from the marine life, because fish oil, proper fish provides it. You don't need to convert it. You don't need to step it. It's right there for you. Just get the very healthy fish oil. That's the problem. If your fish oil stings fishy, it means that it's oxidized, so you're bringing free radicals.
And a lot of people do that.
Correct.
They take fish oil and it's just
rancid.
It's not supposed to be that way.
As soon as you smell fishy, that means it's free radicalized.
Right.
It's oxidized. And NRF2 concept fights it. So why are we fighting one and defeating the other?
Right.
So these three principles of clean the cell, boost the mind, preserve the integrity of the cell, that's what I'm studying. But basically what started me on this journey, I have to thank LifeVantage, because it improved me as a physician. Because as a physician and LifeVantager, I'm responsible for bringing the most up-to-date and basically the most scientifically validated information. So that's where I learn and go to the conference, and then I teach this stuff. As well as we absolutely need to talk about the microgut health. So we do the cellular health, and then we add our microbiome. And the same story with microbiome. So many products and stuff, and you need to know where and how to get the good ones. But again and again and again, this is not about popping the pill.
Right.
This is about lifestyle.
Yes.
You cannot pop a probiotic and then eat garbage food to clean those probiotics. So you need to add the probiotics. And then again, there's another thing, you need to add the probiotic food or prebiotic. So that's the concept. That is where we talk about biohacking.
Right.
So I just told you I was biohacking my cells and my body with different aspects of healthy living, aka healthy mind,
Right.
nutrient-dense food,
Right.
and not overeating at all, because that applies to mitochondria, and daily exercise and a proper hydration, and then interactive activation, mitochondrial boost, mitochondrial activation, probiotics, microgut boost, and obviously cellular integrity with fish oils. And that is the concept of biohacking and the concept of health. Sorry, it could have been too long.
No, wow. Dr. Silverman, thank you so much. That was perfect. I really appreciate you taking the time to share with us a little bit about your knowledge. Guys, biohacking is such an important part. I was talking to someone earlier today, and I'm 52 years old, and I've been a biohacker for just under 2 years. I went and got my blood work done, and my lipid peroxidase test came back, and a lot of my biomarkers came back consistent with a 24.6-year-old adult. I feel so much better. My body feels healthier. My cells feel healthier. My mind is clearer. And I understand that when you start to improve the mitochondria, you start to promote that mitochondrial biogenesis, and at the same time cleaning out the cells, you put your body in a better position to be able to combat all the environmental assaults that we face every single day.
Because we cannot avoid those environmental assaults.
Right.
There's something that we can eliminate and improve, but something that we're living with, and that is why it is so important to be a biohacker and to have that example and to have that example as well. Because every one of us, if I teach you, we live by example.
Absolutely. We live by example. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, that concludes our interview for today. Remember, as I always like to say, there is a better way to live.